Welcome back to the Scamacci Scoop. This week I want to talk about MVP candidates not named Peyton Manning. Let's be real here, folks. If Peyton stays healthy and the Broncos clinch a playoff spot, it'd be tough to believe anybody but the Sheriff takes home the hardware at the end of the year. He's on a ridiculous pace, projected for 59 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and over 5,700 yards passing. Video game numbers. And quite possibly the greatest statistical season we've ever seen by a quarterback. But for the fun of it, let's name 5 guys that are having solid years and should be in the running as well. Drew Brees for the obvious. He's on pace for 44 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and more than 5,400 yards for the division-leading New Orleans Saints. His go-to target, Jimmy Graham, should also be in the running. Graham, playing on a partially torn plantar fasciitis in his foot, is on pace for almost 100 catches and 18 touchdowns. He has cemented himself as the best tight end in football, bar none. Another pass catcher that needs serious consideration is Calvin Johnson. Calvin's doing his thing again. Despite missing Week 5, Calvin's on pace for 94 receptions, over 1,600 yards receiving, and 16 touchdowns. Ho-hum for big play CJ. His greatest case for MVP is when he did miss Week 5, Detroit lost 22-9 to the Green Bay Packers, and it was obvious how crucial he is to that team. Now for 2 running backs that are having standout seasons. LaShawn McCoy of the Philadelphia Eagles leads the league in rushing at 932 yards rushing through Week 10. He's been the one constant to the Philadelphia Eagles offense that has seen 3 quarterbacks take snaps at some point during the season. On pace for almost 2,000 yards all-purpose, LaShawn McCoy and fellow running back Jamal Charles should also be in the MVP race. Jamal's team's 9-0 and flourishing under Andy Reid. Jamal should also finish with over 2,000 all-purpose yards and an astonishing 84 catches. That is coming from an offense that is limited in the passing game. There's your 5 guys, not named Peyton Manning, that I think should be in the running for MVP. That's all for this week. From Football.com, I'm Joe Scamacci.